Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian here, Brian's Law Maintenance. Trust you guys are doing well. Check this out. A little booth exclusive here at the STIHL EXPO outdoor demo booth. Super excited about showing you guys all the latest and greatest here. We've got chainsaws. We've got leaf blowers. Maybe some new mowers. Shh, I didn't tell you that. But here's just a quick tip. Here's the deal. We're going to be showing you guys all the latest and greatest that these guys have to offer. We're going to try to get a product expert or category manager at each one of these booths and show you guys a little bit about what's going on. For all you guys that are STIHL users and the guys that love the brands out there, you're going to be really excited about this video. Here we go. All right, guys, so we're over here at the blower station. We got Andrew Gutler. Did I say it right?
Gettler, close enough.
Gettler, all right, there you go. By the way, rocking the coolest headphones I've ever seen. Check those out.
These are our new ProComp setups, and what they are is you can hook up to, I believe it's 16 people in the field with these. You can get a full day on a full charge, and they can actually communicate to each other. So what we see in the industry is there's a lot of people that are yelling at each other with hearing protection on.
Right.
These connect wirelessly like two-way radios, and they also connect Bluetooth to your phone. So if you're not talking to each other or you don't want to talk to each other, you can turn off the mic or cut the mic. You can listen to music, you can talk on the phone. The buttons are nice and big, as you see, so you can turn them on and off or adjust it with a gloved hand so you're not pulling your gloves off constantly and fiddling with it. But nice and clear, nice and loud. It's a new addition, and they've been very popular.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a little +1. Those are pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right, so we're talking leaf blowers over here. I'm following your lead, brother. So what are we looking at?
So what we have today is this is our comparison between battery and gas, and this is our professional AP platform. And the question we get a lot is, if you look at this, the platform that we've got here is we have a cartridge battery, which is our professional battery, and this is our biggest battery with the AP500S. It also has a Bluetooth connect on there if you're interested in fleet management. This is typically used on the smaller units, but what we have here is the new ADA 1000, which is the adapter to make these cartridge batteries work with the larger units. Now, both of these are interchangeable, so if you have a cartridge battery, we can hook the cartridge battery up to just about anything in the platform using an adapter, though. That's the key. So if you do want to use this with some of our other blowers, you might need a belt pouch with a cord. Where this one right here is our AR3000. This is our largest backpack battery. If you want the full force of the blower, this is the way to go. And what we're comparing it to today is the BR430. If you look at our gas-powered blower line, the gas-powered blower we have is about mid-range, so it's not the smallest, it's not the largest, but it's still a real decent blower. Good blower that we've had in our lineup for a long time. Looking at the comparison in Newton force, so we've got 26 Newtons with the 300 and 26 Newtons with the 430, so this is a direct comparison.
That's
the
awesome.
Impressive thing is the air volume is actually larger than the gas-powered unit. So you see a lot of people that say, battery's not going to handle it. This platform will. What we have on this side is our handheld comparison. So if you see on this side over here, we've got the BG-A86 versus the BG-86. Now this is the largest gas-powered handheld blower that we have, comparing it to our pretty much entry-level pro handheld leaf blower here. Look at the comparisons again. Newton, which is the true blowing force, these are identical. Again, look at the air volume, the CFM, which is what a lot of people look at. That's the actual volume that it's blowing. That's actually more powerful, and the mile per hour is identical. So again, there's a lot of people that don't think that the battery can handle it or the battery's not enough. In my mind, the BG-A86 is actually a better blower than the 86. What we're doing now is we're going to blow these polyballs into the containers just to show you a side-by-side of gas versus battery.
All right. There's gas. What are we doing for battery? Wow. You gotta like win a prize though, you know?
Yeah.
What's crazy is the same battery, or same power, but I can hear over the battery. You know what I mean? Because the gas isn't just throttling and idling. So for all the guys that like the battery, can talk to customers. Like, the battery is awesome.
So my benefit too is you hear a lot of people that work around buildings and landscapers that when somebody approaches them, which let's face it, they always do, they have to shut the blower off, then they have to take it off their back, throw it on the ground, pull the cord, or have a coworker restart the blower for them.
That's awesome.
This one is instant, it's ready to go.
That's awesome. All right, guys, well, thanks for your time, and let's keep it moving. So we're transitioning over here to the new release. Super excited about this. Brian Mankey, welcome back to the show. How we doing, brother?
Good morning, Brian. Brian Mankey, Product Segment Manager for STIHL Incorporated for Wheeled Goods. great to show you some new battery-powered professional battery zero turns that we're introducing this year. What's great about these machines, all-day performance. You can mow with this machine all day long, mow about 20 acres of grass, about 8 hours of working time, with a 24 kilowatt hour battery that you can charge overnight. So the big news here is a battery option. You know, last year we introduced gas. Now we're introducing battery, depending on where you live. You know, if you're working around hospitals, universities, or if you're in a part of the country where gas is being banned, we now have the battery option for you.
That's awesome. So let me ask you this platform, is this its own standalone platform, or is it building on the platform from last year that was released?
So this is a really good question. You know, if these are similar to our gasoline ones, this is an entirely new platform, and that's what really makes these unique. These are designed from the ground up to be a battery-powered machine. If you look at them compared to a gasoline machine, you're going to notice the footprint is smaller, and that's a big feature because now you can fit more of these machines in a smaller trailer. And the entire machine is optimized from day one to be a battery machine.
Wow.
So when you look at the drive system, for example, the drive motors are actually in the wheels, and the advantage of that is that allows us to move the battery down to lower the center of gravity for better stability. So when you hop on the machine, the first thing you'll notice, it's got the same suspension seat that our 9 Series has on our gasoline side. So it's got the adjustable weight, you got the adjustable armrests, the adjustable lumbar, the adjustable backrest. So you're going to be comfortable. When we move over to the operator station, you've got a touchscreen display. So from the touchscreen display, you can control your blade speed, your ground speed. You can go through the menu and change some of the different settings, such as the lights. As you can see, we can turn the lights on and off. And you can see by watching my finger, everything is touchscreen. You can look at your mowing statistics. So we've put 4 hours on this machine just driving it around this course here. No mowing time. So you can record your mowing time, how many hours the blades are running. So if you know you want to sharpen your blade every 50 hours or every 100 hours, depending on your conditions, you can keep track of that here and reset it and see just how much use you're getting in between blade sharpenings. So one of the different things, you can control the brightness, you can change user preferences. There's multiple languages in here. You know, in today's day and age, having multiple languages so that everybody can understand what the machine is telling you is important, and even a traction control setting.
That's awesome. All right, brother. Well, we're going to do some demo here. We're going to take it around for a couple laps.
Yes, sir. Just safety first. Make sure you got your seatbelt on.
That's right.
Brian driving the brand new STIHL RZA professional mower. Look at the smile on his face.
This is pretty sweet. Question I have for you guys, Brian, is how do you guys actually charge this unit? Because it's battery. Where's the charging port?
So charging, big question that people ask. How do I charge this thing? So the charge port is right here on the side. You can see right here is where the charging port is. Each machine comes with a charger. It's a dual voltage charger. So it'll charge on either 110 volts, but from 5% to 100%, it'll take about 20 hours to charge. Or you can charge with that very same charger that it comes with on 220 volts, and it'll take about 9 hours to charge from 5% to 100%. So in other words, on a 220 volt circuit, you can charge this machine overnight.
There you go.
From 5% battery all the way back up to 100%.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, that's doable. One last question. Hopping off the mower, I see the receiver up there. What is that for? Any accessories or just other products people are using?
Great question, Brian. He saw the receiver up here in the front. So there are a whole slew of accessories that we're developing. This machine is future-proof. So what could we do here with the receiver? Well, think of like a fertilizer spreader or a sprayer. And now you're probably wondering, well, how are you going to power that? If you look right up here at the front, there is a ETO, electrical power receptacle. There's 8 kilowatts of power there available, pulling off the main battery. 8 kilowatts of power is actually quite a bit of power, so more than enough power to power a sprayer, a fertilizer spreader. There's also one on the back side back here, because you know, for the Northeast markets, for example, we're going to need a bagger. So there's a bagger in development that will plug in here. So all of the accessories will be electrically powered as well.
That's freaking awesome. Awesome. Well, hey, super excited about all the latest and greatest, brother. Great job with the mower.
Hey Brian, it's great talking to you today. I can't wait to see you inside. We've got some new push mowers to show you. Those I think you're really going to be excited about as well.
All right, I'll see you there. All right, we're coming back. All right, tell me about the mower, because this is really cool. A lot of folks are going to be turned on by this STIHL push mower.
Yes.
All right, tell me about it.
This is not just a push mower. This is the Mac Daddy of push mowers. This is the STIHL of commercial professional lawnmowers.
All right.
So what we're looking at here, you're looking at really the only professional gasoline push mower on the market that's been designed, engineered, and durability tested the last 2,000 hours.
Okay.
Have you ever push mowed for 2,000 hours, man?
No, I try not to, but there's a lot of guys that got to push mow some small properties.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
So what does it mean to have a mower that's designed to last 2,000 hours? When we start looking at this thing, cast aluminum wheels. Solid cast aluminum wheels on a push mower. Cast magnesium deck. We've got the reinforced mono handle. So what's so good about the mono handle? Do you bag, Brian?
We do with our big mowers, but teach me. I'm the
Well, if you're
Padawan
mowing
today.
around a pool, right?
Yep,
You don't want to throw grass clippings in the pool.
that's right.
But if you're taking the bag on and off, with the mono handle, it's a simple one-handed motion.
That's awesome.
So you don't have to stop, put the bag down, reach around the handle and pick it back up. It's more ergonomic, it's quicker, it's faster, and it's a heck of a lot easier. Let's talk some more about the features. You know, look at the, you want to zoom in on the height adjusters here?
I got you, brother.
We've got no stamped steel height adjusters here. We got massive cast-in adjusters, solid steel rods at each wheel. We already talked about the cast aluminum wheels. You look at the gauge of the metal, true ball bearings, double ball bearings at each wheel. And the bearings themselves are specifically designed for the application. They use like a green nitrile type seal to keep moisture out. Long life, 2,000 hour machine. If you want to flip it up, there's even a little helper handle that's integrated into the machine.
I like it.
When we look at the underside, there's a lot built in here. First thing you're noticing is it's all black. There's a polymer liner to protect the cast magnesium deck.
Okay.
So, if I remember right, you live in Michigan.
A lot of wet grass, a lot of clumping.
On the beach?
No on the beach.
Not on the beach?
I don't have those deep pockets yet.
Not yet? So, the reason for the polymer liner is if you're in sandy environments, for your guys who are watching down in Florida, for example. Sand over time will literally sandblast a hole right through a deck.
Yep.
So this polymer liner protects the deck. If you hit a rock, you know, we've all seen rocks crack decks. So this polymer liner is going to offer protection for that. How about the blade? Have you ever seen a blade that looks like this?
Not up close. You gotta check this out really quick. Look at this.
So first thing we're gonna point out here is see this little U-shaped bend?
Yep.
If you hit a stump, water main, corner of a curb, typically what'll happen is you end up ruining the engine, right?
Right.
We've all been there with a lawnmower that shakes.
Yep.
What this blade will do is it will deform at the bend.
Okay.
It'll absorb some of the impact. The blade adapter will shear off, but it will not bend the crankshaft.
There you go.
So this blade is designed to protect the engine and not bend the crankshaft in the case of a solid object strike. Another difference, you look at the front here, we talk about the durability. Notice the front of the deck is protected. So there's actually a steel rod here protecting the front of the mower deck so that if you're running into a curb, running into a light pole, you're not going to crack the front of the deck. You're going to hit this steel rod first.
There you go.
So it's a lot of little details that are built into this machine that are going to make it last.
All right.
Even a skid plate in the back over the transmission.
There it is. All right, brother. Hey, where can people find more info on it?
So the RM756 should be available in spring, or will be available this spring from your STIHL dealer. And of course, for more information, go to stihlusa.com.
All right, guys. Well, I know we came at you pretty quick today. A lot to cover, a lot of commotion, and holy cow, this booth is absolutely packed out. Hey, appreciate you guys watching. As always, big thumbs up if you guys want to support the channel, support the video. And also, if you guys want to check out all the brand new products from STIHL, check them out at stihlusa.com. But guys, they got some exciting new things here at EXPO. We just want to take a few minutes to show you guys the latest and greatest. All right, you guys have a beautiful rest of the day. We'll look forward to catching up with you guys here on the next one.